accidentally went to the muscle memory screen. Yahoo! I forgot to turn off some kind of sound alerts and redeems. Enjoy the cutscene while I just quickly do a thing I was supposed to do. Boop. Okay. Turn that off. And the sound alerts I need to swap. Whoops. I mean, I could keep the... why not? Let's just keep the Pikachu and the Pokemon sound alerts there. Anyway, how you doing? Happy Valentine's Day, everybody! You've come for the KFC? Excellent. I've also come for the KFC. Okay. Alright. I'm ready. New game. Thank you. Get a nice bucket head that I very quickly made and put some hearts on it. What to put as a name? Just put Ian. Ian. Yes. Chicken! So, how is everybody this Valentine's Day? Do you have chocolate just for one? Jokes. I have some chocolate bickies. Why is... hang on, I need to move over. Hey Asterix, Sushi, Vincent, Perfect Dark, and Igor. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Single Awareness Day. Yeah. Do you like the new layout, by the way, everybody? I got this cool follower goal up the top, and this cute heart emoji bunny, and some hearts going in the background. Yeah. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smack it! Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy of Learning. For learning, your mind begins to wander. You need to take this seriously. You better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit. I have a biscuit! See, hear this? I have a biscuit! I got a biscuit. I also have a rabbit named Biscuit. He grabs my rabbit biscuit, struts out the door, and heads off to class. Just what you need to get your blood flowing. What's this? American biscuits? Need that chicken poster. I didn't know American biscuits look like that. I thought biscuits were a biscuit. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School. Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Yan. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, I am, because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by MasterChef parents, she always held herself to a very high standard. American biscuits have wrong names for everything. Those S's changing into Z's. Why do they do that? Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. I'm with the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters. I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss, that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. You're getting a bit ahead of yourself here. I'll pep ya. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? And that other card featuring that handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. If not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted by someone. When someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Bitch, hey! It's Ash. I mean it's Ashley, but they spelt it in a. You say it. You spell it like you think like you think it sounds. Way. It's Ashley. Ashley. Your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. Miriam's hat's boring. It is just a casual chef hat. One of those, you know, the paper ones? Looks like one of those paper ones. Hey Lyle, thank you for beats. Be my 11 herbs and spices yin. And I be original recipe chicken. Nice. Nice. You leave Yin's shins alone. They have perfectly normal shins. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend. Van the Man has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. Ahem, Van. You, Rang. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, for as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have just been as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us? On as professors? You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time? There's just no time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Shh. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pup. I was named after my pup. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bub, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pup. I'm in. So, you gonna make me hold this door all day? No. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kinda cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Pup! There's a scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Yes, little podium. No, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCS. AO.
Catch him, you fool!
Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect, Wolf. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all of the nuances of fine dining. Well, out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then, he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him! If it isn't my favorite student, Harlan. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sparkles. Sorry, Professor Dog. Before he can finish his sentence. Okay. What kind of voice should I give him? Call me, please. Call me Colonel. Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be the sweaty Sweats-a-lot. Maybe we should open that window back up before Fawcett Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Yin sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Hey, I've been told that before. When we were playing Ring Fit. Remember? They said that the sweat was beautiful. Take a moment to clean up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot! Professor Doug steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. And when it's all said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Woof. Let that be a lesson to you students, that tardiness is unacceptable! Woof. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. Woof. Luca, hi-oh! You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Chicken. Where? The class burst into laughter. Happy Valentine's, everybody! Happy Valentine's! I have some... Actually, why don't I pause here for a second, put in some Valentine sound alerts?
Hello, motherfucker.
What's one? Yay! Thank you, Igor. I'll be adding some chocolates onto my table in the chat afterwards. Actually, let's add them now. Hang on, let me just switch screen. Wink. Aha! See this? I made this cool screen. Now I've got the table here. And now I can put this chocolate on top of it. Yay! Thank you so much. But let's go back to the game. I think I need to take... That'll be for later. Thank you! Yep. I have put 1 on the table. Thank you so much. I should be putting 5, but I don't have that many chocolates ready. Let me go back to the game. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Igor! Valentine flex. Okay. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. Ooh, I can give him a chicken snacky. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. Oh, Beats! Yay! Thank you for Beats, Perfect Dark. I'll add another chocolate to my table. Yum, that'll be for after this stream. Maybe I should just keep it out now. Hang on. Table. Chocolate. Gift from Igor. And a gift from Perfect Dark. Yay! Now I get 2 chocolate! Thank you for the Valentine's presents! I skipped some dialogue. Whoopsie! Well. I think there might be some competition for new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you with jealousy. But pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey Yen, there's still a seat here.
It seems no one has claimed this seat next to me, if you're interested.
2 good options, but what will you choose? Yes. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me this seat.
I only had 2 rules. Do all you can, and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something.
That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. My friend is fine. My friend is happy that you're coming on to this dude. Maybe. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, it's quiz about me. This incredibly important and surprising short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, pup. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to... Night vision goggles. That's wrong. Of course it was. What's the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Spork. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Camel meat. A pancake that looks like a silly face. Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Yeah. But the pancake though. That's wrong. No, it's not. Is Sprinkles a good boy? Yes, best boy. That's right. Your turtle score is 3 out of 5. No, it's no perfect score. But at least it's not a complete and utter embarrassment. You catch Colonel Sandals eyeballing your answers. His reaction is hard to read. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school cafeteria... it makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be a lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers! Woo! But Shh! Lunch! She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but whether the rumor is true is this. Oh my gosh! I got some KFC! Hang on. Let me move this. Be right back. John! I got the KFC! Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Thank you for the leg, perfect dark. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. It looks pretty good though. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. Don't need to tell me twice. Yum yum, yum 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 yum. Here we go. Yum yum yum. Yum. Tasty. Yeah. Good chicken. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What do you think what? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? For sure. Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament. Just in case, one of those ingredients, is, poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was like, writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself.
Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any.
I'll take his.
Whoa. I mean, I guess I'll try it.
He takes one bite, and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed.
Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in.
You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. Oh, apparently I was too hasty on that chicken before. Yep. Ow. It's amazing! Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy! Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try and get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Tasty. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second.
Anything for a fellow chef?
What exactly was on that chicken?
How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I've had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal.
It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade.
What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other.
He's clearly not gonna give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun?
You've got moxie, I'll give you that.
Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient.
Well, just one ingredient. But you can't tell. I use... It's something my great-grandmother taught me.
Wow! You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, You notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Thank you for looking, Igor. And it's you again.
Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated.
It sounds like you have big plans.
I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that.
Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him. Wow him. Or be modest. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect.
I appreciate the compliment, Yin.
I'm sure you'll be a big success.
I know that we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon.
You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent! Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no! We have to show our stuff! What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything. Except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Pounced on him. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two? That is me and you, if that wasn't clear. Wanna be my partner?
Sure, Yin. I'll prepare our station.
Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep up. Oh my, two potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want us to be Miriam's partner? Who should I pick? A robot? A kid? The robot, obviously. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Whip, 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 whip. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Tissue? I hardly know you. Clank judders, and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like the two of you will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. Or using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Or your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Whoa, let's go with the potatoes and gravy. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, or comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes?
And gravy?
I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes.
No. Please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine.
Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners, mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off my man.
Did someone call for me?
Ugh. No jeez, Van Van. While I'm over here crushing Yin's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Well, the BGM just got crazy all of a sudden. Wow! Whoa! Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends.
Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now?
Actually, no. It looked like Yin was struggling, so he offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring.
I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it.
Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But, Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together. Like thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes sense. But one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. But you need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, or I turn to Miriam. Well, I'm gonna turn to Colonel Sanders to see if he has backbone. I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bigger with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect that format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right?
A businessman respects all fair agreements. From contracts to handshakes, I took On Yin as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Yin's natural talent or their loyalty.
Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps and you know so well. Guided you through the steps you know so well, while your attention was elsewhere.
I know just what to do.
Colonel Sanders extends his hand, holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Wah! Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds out a spork to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still.
If you love something, set it free.
Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right at Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Take that, bitch! Van, do something! Do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious! Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on there, Yin. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both be better prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I has potatoes face? Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Whoa! On an axe? Cool! Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus in a silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't. Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed. It may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten.
I think I left something in the oven.
It feels so good. It killed him! Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pup's mouth. Pup winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class has gathered to wish Pup's final moments. Chuck has frozen the whole crowd as they are motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pup's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you.
I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home.
What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark, and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly.
Those mashed potatoes you made in class today.
Make water. Hang on.
Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills.
Wait, this is me. Before you go on, I want you to know that they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them.
They were amazing. Tasting them reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with.
Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feeling. Am I? I'm developing feelings for him? Colonel Sanders?
Yes, Ian?
There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working toward that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights.
We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star.
This is where you get scared by something and hug his arm. Whoa! Hey, no, you... Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that.
I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name?
Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh.
Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero.
Whoa! The spork monster is here to fight a hero! What the?
Oh yeah. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level.
Be afraid! Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster, see? Is his rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence! What will you do? Ugh. You decide to defend? Which defense will you choose? Reputation? What? You close your eyes tight, but then open one just enough to squint and see the spork monster across the battlefield. For some reason, this makes you feel more prepared for what comes next. Spork monster goes on the attack! They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. But a lot of good that defense did. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I guess I'll attack then. You decide to go on the attack. Cook with love? Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork monster won't forget this. Uh-oh, maybe I should've just defended. Spork monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Defend? Which defense will you use? Buff up! Buff up. You draw energy into your arms, thinking back on all the stirring you did in the kitchen as a child, your muscles go super swole. And you're ready to take on anything. Super swole monster. Super swollen. Hiss. Spork monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Oof. Spork monster uses utility-tensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. You take much more damage. You're not gonna survive. I mean, if you take much more damage, you're not gonna survive the battle. You decide to defend. Let's get more ripped. No one can control this much buffness. You start to feel bloated and quite frankly a little gassy. Oh no. You'd better attack soon or you're likely to explode. You decide to go on the attack. Rowdy Russet Roundhouse? Cool. Light beams out from your eyes. Whoa, how accurate! You have transformed into a being of pure flavor. You spin so quickly that your movements became nearly invisible as you lash out at the Spork monster. Rowdy Russet Roundhouse does 8 damage! Spork monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded edge!
Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here.
Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 check-ins.
Pot pie power pinch!
It does 10 damage. Spork monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork monster spews steam into the night. Spare? You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Well, also I don't want to touch that. I don't want to touch it! Begone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back like you said. The Spork monster scuttles off into the night. You defeated the monster. Hang on. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but on closer inspection it's so much more. Ooh. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. Yeah, you open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borgo.
Borgo. That name sounds strangely familiar.
Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you calm down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. Oh. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. My Colonel? Oh no. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. See? That's cute. You awake on day 2. An attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? No. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? Probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank. Like him? Like? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's totally, actually, a sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make sense. Yeah, he was so popular that he was voted prom king at school. He didn't even go to, and was also the convertible. What? Hang on, let me try it again. Yeah, he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself. It was also the convertible. That he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. Huh? Never mind. Skip. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking? Oh my god, they always make it so long. I'm just gonna say University of Cooking, okay? You're a thing now? We're definitely connected. I mean, we definitely connected yesterday. Sure he did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove your love is real. Well, if it's not into me, why did you tell me one of your secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah. I just said that a secret... I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to see if you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper red dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know one ingredient. I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please. Is this a cooking dating sim? Yeah. It's, Now the KFC dating game. So how you doing, Mike? Yo. Check this out. I'm eating some of the chicken. Tasty. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? Make up a fake ingredient. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about Eye of Newt? I know, sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt? Wow! Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity. She'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her about what she's texting, you get interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders! He's arriving at school! Nice. Not the best start to Valentine's Depression Day. On Valentine's Depression Day, your day started off with a person falling unconscious and their breathing stopping. No! Oh gosh, are they okay? Jeez, really? Yeah, I was eating chicken. Are they okay? Are you okay? Hey, Sanders! Woohoo! You decided that the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up onto the back of your stallion and ride away, and you ride away together, and that'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel. That's dumb. However, your sudden movement surprised the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. Ugh. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. Woo! Oof, I got kicked in the face. They've been brought to the hospital, but we don't know anything further. I'm semi-close with them, so it did hit me quite a bit. Oh no! I've coped by drawing more armor copium. And the copium, no. Oh. Well, they're at the hospital. I guess all there is now is to wait. Well, I hope things get better. Have this drumstick. In the darkness, you see a vision. Ooh, and I am here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It is important that you remember this, exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious. I've been trapped in the realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is... Before you can continue, you suddenly awake. Oh, jeez. It's really all coming together on top of all of it. I'm on 24/7 call. Oof. I guess life is testing me once again. Oh no! Rise to the challenge. That's the attitude. By coping with drawing. Not chocolate? Also, happy Valentine's Day! There's a sound alert for kisses. Just for fun. Wait, I could make a sound redeem. I mean, a redeem of some sort. Hang on. So now there is a channel point redeem for a noise to make you feel better. I did just for you. Yeah, it's a bit funny that 69 looks like a yin yang. Anyone redeem the VIP status yet? Not yet, no. I think Sushi was close to having the VIP status. He should be redeeming pretty soon. That's sweet, but nah. Oh, I guess you don't want it then. The Colonel, he roused me back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Or is it just his natural seasoned musk? Ugh. Lean in for a kiss? Wow. That's pretty bold. I'll compliment the craftsmanship of these horses' shoes. The ones that kicked me in the face. Man, they were hard. You prefer to keep yourself a virgin in any and all ways. What the? Alright. Are you feeling bold? Nay. Nay. I mean, nay. Cause a horse. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face.
That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore.
And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding. You know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad? You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder. He sees you coming!
Whoa, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this.
Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own beeswax? You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned up to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. Fick? However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. Ahem. It's time for class and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules?
Then let's sure you know a good meal if it ain't you.
Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache.
And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil.
You finally get a look at what they were hiding. You instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. It's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't been They haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pup pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing! Is this a Colonel Sanders dating sim? It is. Valentine's Day is lit this year. Hey Krusty! Welcome back to the stream! Happy Valentine's Day! Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him, he didn't do anything. Well... I'm not judging. People can do it. It just hurts their back, that's all. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over for me, but I'm not interested in either of them. What the? Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right?
Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got loftier career aspirations to focus on.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan? Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem to be that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry belly. He loves it. Sprinkles stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face.
Down, boy! Down! Off the win. What?
Did I say that right? That command shouted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that.
Sorry, I got a little carried away.
After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. We want to pay to this lesson, truly you do. But, what? But I instantly go into a daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. Oh no! When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Yin. Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. It feels like there should have been like a comma or something in there. A person of culture as well. Heart boob window is like a cleavage air leak and it makes more aerodynamic. Agree. Is that an accent thing that you pronounce Colonel like Colonel? Or is that general consensus on how to pronounce it? That's how I've naturally been told to say it. Which item do I want to sample? A glass of water? Pepper? Dog biscuit? Well, a dog biscuit? Well, I have to do it. Dog biscuit it is. Because of the shape it's baked in, you assume the dog biscuit is a treat made by Sprinkles. An example of his own culinary talents, perhaps? You reach out for it when... Sprinkles jumps up and bites onto your cooking apron. Yo! What kind of monster would steal a Doug's favorite biscuit? Whoops. Your apron is left in tatters. The entire class looks on you in horror as you fall unconscious from the embarrassment. Is this the end? You fade into darkness, but something is there. The Spork monster? Borko? What are you doing here? It's not your time, my friend. Your act of kindness has not been forgotten. As you watch as your apron magically repairs itself, you won't have to live in embarrassment anymore. Thank you, my friend, wherever you are. Oh. I'll just take the water. I just had a dog biscuit. Let's clear the mouth with some water. You grab the glass of water and gulp it down. It's cool and crisp, like the purest snow melted by a mountain spring. Hey, that was mine. It was from my favorite toilet. You owe me $6. Say what now? And you've got excellent taste. From your favorite toilet, Vic. Why the hell would you offer me a plate of this stuff filled with all your things on it? We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. Step up and tell them you're on. Demand that they stop wasting everyone's time. You're on, bitch. A bit of lunchtime competition, huh? Count me in. I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it. I'm not the fool. You're the fool.
Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Yin. I'll be watching your performance.
Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he put a stop to this madness. No, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sporting court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Ugh. Whoa! Then a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, "Timer ready." That's what I'm talking about. Awoo! As Dan corrected.
The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's the original quote for me. In case anyone was wondering, I hope its message lifts you to victory.
Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. Ooh, the BGM's getting wild again. Let me see. Oh, the chat. Because I was like, which freaking kernel are you talking about? Like the Windows kernel or the Linux one? It caused me confusion. Like corn kernel? Oh my bad, it comes directly from French kernel. There's a whole history with... is that a capital I or an L? And R. Must be the R. So in modern English, it's pronounced kernel. You gotta get yourself tested for COVID. because a coworker tested positive. Jeez. Are you gonna be okay, man? It's Colonel in French, but maybe it had an R instead of an L before? Oh. That's so interesting. I'm gonna research this word some more later. Whoa. Like connoisseur, which is not used in French. We say connoisseur with an A. What the fuck, Sanders is like 8 feet tall. True, Chad. You had Sanders' chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Oh no, not randomly. That's right. But how would you have gotten into this school without knowing that? What? When it gets to rub my furry belly, let that enticing offer motivate you. You're gonna need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. Uh-oh. What do I pick? What do I pick? What do I pick? What do I pick? 11 spices? Tail wagging intensifies. Ah. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft, okay? Moving on from this. That's right, you must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. Oh no, what's going on? You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. Oh no! When you were a child, your father told you to forget where you came from? To never forget. To never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Where does my energy come from? Well, you just said the place, right? That's right, this is your shot. You're not going to miss it. Woo! Twitch died? Let me check. I shouldn't have died. It looks fine to me. Maybe you just need a refresh. Back in a while, see ya. See you! Good luck with everything, Mike. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? No, I didn't get the pick. Don't make me get that spray bottle. Next question. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Yin. He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing that he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Uh-oh. Now all I can think about is Colonel Sanders. Doesn't matter. They all like thinking of him winking, thinking of him blowing you a kiss. Grr. You are stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What's going on? What a hunk? You know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be more focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. Yeah, that. What does it matter? Whoop, whoop. You're really struggling to keep up. It's too fast! At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into the stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes! Bleh. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in the kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing your personal touch. Where? You might not have any hands, but Yin does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed.
There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way.
Oh no, what am I doing? When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer and to rescue your dough before it gets overmixed. Yeah, no! You're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. Oh no, my hands! There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame.
What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult.
Everyone, stop what you're doing right now. The battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, that it wouldn't be fair to compare the two, on account of Yin's injury. You see, Sprinkles begin to lick his duggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Whoa. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find an array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Yin to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand? Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette. On top, a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry jelly. Eat that. It looks nice. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce.
Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley?
Oh, you. Internalize the rage! Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. Flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire. Oh no! Now I've got a hand injury and no eyebrows! Huh. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. What the hell is this imposing love? What? Getting way too ahead of yourself. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly.
I know you're hurting right now. Not just from that devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out.
I'm fine. Could you leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef.
Failure.
French word for jelly. Apparently chefs love to use French words. They do. The broken hand gambit. It was too fast. I was looking at the options and then it just poof. And I was like, uh-oh.
Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you really think I've never failed at anything before?
That's exactly what I think.
Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Yeah? Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. Oh. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules. Humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. Humiliating. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. And lost my innocence when I picked up a firearm and put a bullet in my rival. Well, he survived. For a while, anyhow.
What?
People see a delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been.
Sounds like this guy could really use a hug.
I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give.
As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion.
One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. A new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds.
Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Well scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spork Monster!
Sporko? It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back. And after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you really don't want to see me anymore. But I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you and I apologize. I know that it was like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right?
Thanks, Sporko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a Spork monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were a human? Well, I was a golden retriever. I was still a student until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook? Precisely. I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I must have lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. Respect it? You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Yin, together, I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite? I can't imagine what Colonel Sanders so much be like. Must be like. It sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, you're surrounded by his things. You start to feel a special bond with him. picture. Baby picture with mustache and beard and holding chicken. And then there's the camel. And then a son with the Kentucky. Wait, isn't that him older? Chad since day one. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders.
Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef.
Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy, or something crispy, or both perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. You should reveal your new creation to him. Or maybe keep it a secret just for you? What is it? You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. Whoa! The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxury hideaway.
Magnificent!
Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl.
Do you mind if I hold onto the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment.
You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not?
Please, make yourself comfortable.
Listen to the voice.
I'll be back in just a moment.
Yeah. It's cracking up. Okay. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Oh? Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. I would like to know what that scratch is on the table. Oh, whoops. A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool. Freshly starched color. Piece of wood floating in a lake. Summer of '69. No, it's one of those secret recipe ingredients. It's... Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. What, the more? What's this? This must be where it keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Tap on an item to discover more. Oh, there's more? Baby Colonel. Oh, Baby Colonel. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded, am I right? That one I am to discover more, but the door open. But what's this? Oh, it was a comb. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color. It's actually made of spun silver. What? Wood? Wowie? Door. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. I tried it on. What the? Am I doing the... What's it called? The girlfriend and your boyfriend shirt thing? I forget what that's actually called. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I
don't usually loan those out. But I must say, it looks good on you.
I'll grab the jacket. You decide that now is your moment to make a move? You tell him that you're cold. You fess up and tell the truth. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you.
I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams.
Oh no! Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel?
Yes, Yin?
I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful.
I think you're right. We should take things slow.
You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence! Eee. Okay. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. In some jurisdictions, isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. It's a
Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up.
It's meticulous. Is that a piece of chicken and a broken apart dinner roll? You taste Colonel Sanders' food. It takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question.
So, would you say that we're the perfect match?
How presumptuous! What? You're saying that now?
My cuisine and your taste buds, that is.
Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? But flatter him? I mean, that's what you do to a confident person. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business, and with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking about you? So happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school. After all, the University of Cooking waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's... okay. I was just... But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but... you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date! I think I can believe that. Since I'd been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you'd better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Skydiving? Whoa! Did she just say skydiving? As if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? And now, I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story. However, following up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. So, I went on a date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection wowzes. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. Ah, you don't believe me? He doesn't look very aerodynamic, the pressure cooker. He's got the weight to fall back to planet Earth at hyper speed. Meow. After a short argument, you both agree to your separate ways. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pup, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pup. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat.
I can get you your swirly dip too.
Sus. Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Because I'm literally the biggest person at the school?
He's right, yes.
There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Yin, suggesting I'd pick on a defenseless horse.
Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. You might as well give up. Oh, wait, he was saying that. Oops. I'll never give up, ever! Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. I'll be back. No worries. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on.
Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Yin, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back to fighting form by this afternoon.
Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard.
Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive.
What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce?
It was clear that you were passionate about how your food is received.
That's a lot of words to say. That's a lot of words to say it was bland.
Excuse me, and I am more than capable enough to speak for myself.
Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel?
I am always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Yin.
Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, or who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Why am I doing that? Whoa! What's that book? It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire. I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open a page covered with arcane warnings. Cost only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page. I could use the spell that says it will erase anyone from... What? Hang on. I could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I could scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. A raid! Yay! Thank you for the raid, I9. Again, let me type in the thingy. Bonk. Oh, you're also playing it. You just finished this game? I think I'm pretty close to finishing it myself too. Thank you for the raid. It's a good choice, I know. A good choice of game for today. You want some chicken, 99? I got some. What? You want it? Thank you for the follow. Whoa. I got some. I got you covered, bro. That is way drastic. Can you do something else? Like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine, it is drastic. But desperate times call for justice. No, it doesn't. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. But it said to not do this. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. We already know that the Sandus has hots for us. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you to know, I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up as he begins to breathe quickly. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. You must be hungry. Reach out for some old homework to give him as a snack. Give him the homework! You reach into your backpack and grab some homework from last semester that you forgot to turn in. Sprinkles immediately goes for it and gobbles the sheet of paper like it's a piece of fresh chicken rawhide. I apologize for the outburst. I know it seems cliche, but not much in this world satisfies like ungraded work. My Yin. Were you studying something with cinnamon? I have been sitting in on a lecture series around the art of cake baking. How insightful. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Yin, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see. Before you can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by whirs and sparks coming from the back of the room. Whirs and sparks? The robot! I told you to save it for after class! You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. Or... But no! You had to show off your cool kid... you had to show off to your cool kid friends Jeff and Joan. J and J forever! We'll just form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. If we're... Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Said Beep. Beep. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels. And then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. No, he's fried! His eyes are coming out! No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank. A shoe? Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. What the heck? In terms of deep friend footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out to the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see the entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam! TM. I'm still working on that title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey, Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad that I can smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. Robot? But robot though? I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brights up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs and she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not gonna settle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me? Of course not. Well, maybe sorta, kinda, but... I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us, and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pup or Clink or anyone else you meet today, let me start again. If it's not Pup or Clink or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug, and wipes the tears from her eye. In comes Van Van. Damn. I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep-talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch. But that's okay, you had a better idea of how to spend your time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. Oh. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. And a chance to beat the pants of Van Van, the supposed man-man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. Van Van the Man-Man! As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on, Yin's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders.
Yin.
Hang on, a sip.
Yin. Yin. What are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam.
Voice, no, you're going.
What are you... Oh.
The voice is breaking. Perfect Dark, welcome back. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you.
Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious.
You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick when... Fess up? Okay, you got me. I'm doing a bit more than visualizing.
I know. My voice can smell a... My voice? My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards.
That's oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell?
Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie. With an all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else.
Oh no, is it burning?
No. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out.
The moment of truth!
Wow. 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 It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day.
There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. Uh-oh. There are no rules, that is, except to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect, his original recipe, fried chicken. The intensity of the room starts at The intensity of the room starts at full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend, Buster Blaster! Van flexes his pectorials as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roll! Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula! Even Clank gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out to the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tile? Tile? I always have some weird words come out, and I'm just confused as why. You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm gonna do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you have chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Yin. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, Yin, since we were little kids. I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam? What about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food? Short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, where'd the bunk go? There it is. There it is. Oh, that's sweet, but... Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. Aha! It's the secret ingredient! However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get an iron newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. Miriam! It is I, Steve, the spork monster. Steve? Wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We spork monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off. But you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle. So I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Eh? Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. Love this stuff, it's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve. I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve, the spark monster, notices that you've got a grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscrossed some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? Haha, yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here... wait. That's me. Haha, yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. Always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little sport pup. Back in the old country. You don't know where the story is coming from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand it's kind of that time. Kind of like that time in monster school, blah 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 blah. You toss a serious stare at Steven and he takes the hint. Okay, never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck. Oh boy, what do I pick? Give up and drop out? Never! Extra power! Hurrah! I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange with as culinary energy flows through your body. Cracky. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for it. Yes, Yin, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you'd been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I shall show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything! Except turn back time, which would be super useful. But while you're powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. Don't worry, dear Yin, you may have suffered some setbacks, but not all is lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support.
I've been watching you today, and I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help.
All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and your time is almost up. You're gonna need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules?
Following the rules has never really been my thing. Follow my heart.
What a guy! Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to unveil the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on.
And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts.
Are you suggesting?
If we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union.
Time's up, students. With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop, clink. From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Hey, I'm flying! It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Ugh, he got pantsed. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess. Hung up like the lungy, yeah. Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? Would someone ask for a wedgie? Who am I to refuse? A wedgie, that's the name. I thought a wedgie was a salad. Looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs, may I be excused? Sure. Your kids and your pranks, I must say, it's It's not the worst prank in UCS history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second, pranks? Pranks? Clank? Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature whir, beep, or something. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That only leaves 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it's been a long semester. Well, a whole 3 days. But after days hard of work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made... It's tiny! Look at that tiny little cup of tea! Tender udon noodles in savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto Maki? Naruto Maki? I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl. Yes, Chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles. And some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime! Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those thugs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. A plus! Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed and gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Yin, for helping me believe in myself. Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made... Whoa! Uni over smooth egg custard in an axe horn urchin shell. Horn? Topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. Bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand, doesn't it look cool? Sprinkle leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof woof! Woof 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 woof! Be gentle with my cuisine. Grr. Oh, if only I could grr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He feels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Ouch! My tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this. I keep poking with my tongue. It smells like... A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour? Don't discuss disability. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley. It's time to step up. Bleh. Now describe your dish. I made. Oh, fancy. Orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rose water syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. Ooh, looks pretty good, doesn't it, Chet? That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you'd please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something, Yin? I told you it's a display piece. Actually, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yes, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to a college of eating, school for the hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard, you might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified! Rage takes over Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off. This isn't the last you've heard of me, either. Just let him eat it! What? Just let him eat it! If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together. Two chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. Wow! He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh. I don't have a good feeling about this. Why not? From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I'd seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing, and completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. Is this tenders and mac and cheese bowl a KFC menu item? You win! Together you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even the Van and Ashley are drawn back by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Not where you live? That's not where I live either. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There was supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. I put away my KFC. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. Oh, DJ Tug in the house! Ow! You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were villains. For a moment, you actually believed them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduations, clearly written in the school bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. Push him aside. It's the Spork Monster. He has totally mellowed out. Party Monster? Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here out, I'd prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he says, but... Sorry, Party Monster? Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking. And you know she's gonna do great. The red carpet rolls out across the floor to the ballroom. Of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pup. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef hat a crown. Welcome back, Pup. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma. So we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparkling and electrical hissing. Clank has arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Oh, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I actually feel like I knew this whole time. Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear that she has managed to surpass you in that regard. Ben is almost as strong as you. He does look pretty strong. I understand. I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Normal outfit?
Howdy, classmates.
Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. Whoa! Wait, weren't those biscuits? What? Didn't look like biscuits.
I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in history of chicken. And man, by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken.
The end? What? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Ian? I couldn't help but wonder. Was our final exam team up purely an act of strategy carried out by two cunning chefs, or was it something more?
I'm afraid I can't answer that question directly. Instead, I'd like to ask you a question of my own. May I have this do-si-so-do? What? Do-si-do? Do-si-do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand to you. You feel a surge of energy jump off the edge of his fingers. Besides the bucket, we can't have any of these here. His hand, the hand of a master chef, so dedicated to the craft of fine cookery, so tender, yet refined, so milky smooth, fingers that like finely battered drumsticks, turned in flour, soaked in buttermilk, and dusted with exotic spices. But they do not reach for tongues, a knife, or even a spork. Tonight, they reach for you. And though our feet may tire of dancing, I believe that this is just the beginning of our steps together.
Colonel Sanders,
Will you not only join me on the dance floor, but in the kitchen as my co-chef and partner? In both business and in life?
Gasp! Could it be? Is he really saying? Me and you? Together?
Ever since I met you, my dream has changed. It's not enough to simply open the world's greatest chain of fried chicken restaurants. No, even then, my life would be incomplete without you by my side. So what do you so what do you say, partner?
I say, I love you, Colonel Sanders. The end. Wah. We finished the game! Woo! Did we get the good ending? I mean, we got the I love you, Sanders. I musta. I musta got the good ending. Yeah. I'll just reposition. Oh? You gonna stop or play something else? I could play something else. But just a break because I've been flapping my gums for almost 3 hours. Too much Choco. Choco, you must. Yum, 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 yum. I did want to play that Death's Door game. Do you recognize this song? If you can even hear it. The chocolates are good. I've got the chocolate cookies. Yeah, it's Raspberry Heaven from Azumanga Daioh. Ow. Mmm. Yum. So, I got five subs gifted from Igor. So I've got a Ferrero Rocher as a gift. Wait, I can yum that on. Thank you for your gift. I also got some bits from Perfect Dark, which gave me the second chocolate. Yum. Yum, 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 yum. Too bad I can't hide the cursor. Or don't know how to. Thank you very much for the beats. And I got a follow from Ein. So I get a third chocolate. Mmm. Yum, yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum. Thank you for your follow. Oh, Lyle also cheered for me, didn't he? It was only a bit, but I do appreciate it. Yes. Let's add another one. 4 chocolate. Yay! Yum yum. Yum 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 yum. 4 chocolates. Thank you. Hey, Corey. Yum yum. Yes. I just finished playing I Love You Colonel Sanders, the dating simulator. Finished that whole game already. You like the dark chocolate version? I like any version that has a waffle in it. Ferrero Rondor. That's a cool name. Wait, what? So hi! Ending? Not quite. Not quite. It's just chatting screen for now. I've been reading for almost 3 hours, so it's a slight break before I continue on with a different game. Truffles in Dark Choco is amazing. As well, yeah. How was your Valentine's Day, Corey? Did you buy some self-chocolate? I've got chocolate biscuits. Oh. Apparently everyone is alone. And that's why we buy chocolate. For ourselves. As a self-present. Why not? You don't want to miss out. Oh. Or you don't, eat an apple instead. That sounds depressing. It's not Valentine's. Well, it's not celebrating Valentine's if you're not doing the Valentine's tradition. What's the point of an apple? Unless it's dipped in chocolate. Exactly, choco-coated apple. Win-win. Meow. Good cookie. You like potato chips? More than chocolate? The more you know. Don't worry, Sushi. I have sipped. Gotta clear that mouth of all that chocolate. Apples glazed in chocolate is nice, but only if the apple is slightly sour. Or the coat is very thin for me. I see. Cupcakes? No, these are Ferrero Rochers. I've gotten a Ferrero Rocher from Lyle, and from Igor, and one from Perfect Dark, and one from Ein. Gifts. I need to make some more. This is the max I've got. The max chocolates I have prepared. Also, welcome to the stream, Hyper. I already finished the I Love You Colonel Sanders game. But it's okay. We're planning to play another game. Though the Valentine portion of that may be lost. Though for me the day of Valentine has already passed. It's technically 2 AM here. So it's the 15th already. So it doesn't matter. got bigger. Ah. Kinda sad that nobody redeems the kiss. It's the yin yang number. True. But that's because no one knows of it, probably. I made a. You wanna kick him? No! I made a redeem. Yeah, that. The thing that Hyperfeedy just redeemed. There you go. You got a kiss. Thank you for the redeem. It doesn't count to your chocolate giving though, said. Especially for the Valentine's Day. I'll make a little stick. Stick. Sticking. Yes. It's almost my height. And kind of looks suspiciously like a penis. Right, but hang on. Hang on. Curry's scared of girls and kisses. Oh no. You bought more dice? Ooh. Stack these nuts. And Ferocious have nuts in them. Whoa, what a good joke. Yeah, Ferocious made with nuts. What a good joke. That's your Valentine's gift to yourself, the dice. Oh, nice. You're buying stuff that's useful as well. Good purchase. You had a trauma? Eh? There's backstory that I just don't know. Getting free exchange laptop. Oh. Gotta put these nuts coated with choco in this mouth. Nice. Are you going, Sush? To watch anime? But what is there to watch this season? Some Koroshi Ai? Something must have got released today. Want to know? The backstory of this interesting something? Why not? It's a chatting stream. Ooh. A free gaming laptop instead. Score. I feel like I'm really big. I've never been this big on screen before. Too big. Hang on. Dekai sugoi. Yes, sugoi! Amazing! So big. Big GBN, yes. I should get that other game ready while we chat. I believe it was called Death's Door. I was playing Lost Ark yesterday, and I got very caught up collecting Mokoko seeds. There was this one barricade that took like 10 minutes to break down, and it had 3 Mokoko seeds behind it, and I was like, Why would they do this? I don't know if anyone gets that reference or is playing Lost Ark. But that's a thing. What's this? When you were in high school, me and her had a good relationship. One day she received a fake love letter about me telling her how ugly she is. Oh no! Have fun, Sushi. Yeah, have fun. Demon Slayer Season 2. Last episode yesterday. Oh! Man, that anime has some good animation in it. Were you playing the KFC game on the KFC console? I was not, no. I was just playing it through Steam on PC. Someone else wrote it, yes. Conspiracy. Ah, and that's how she hates me now. That sucks, bro. There's this this new tea place that's called Super Emoji, and I got a what would be just a milk tea, but they put tons of crap in it. There's like this black jelly, and then some kind of fruit cube, and there's red bean all in it, and then the addition of pearls. What the hell? So much random stuff in it. The red bean makes it so, like, I like red bean, right? But having the red bean in here, it's like a weird consistency mixed in with my drink. It's bean, right? You're eating beans in your drink. It's it's strange in this one. There's like if it's by itself, it's fine. Like a warm red bean drink. I've tried one of those before. That's fine, but mixed in with all this other stuff, it's like there's too much. There's too much stuff. Can I have it, please? I mean, sure. if you want it. Stop making me hungry. I'm sorry. I get a chocolate. I want a chocolate. No, wait. This is my chocolate. Mine. From all my kind followers. That's right, Vincent. Thank you everyone for the chocolates. Thank you very much for the gift subs and the bits and the follows. I like your chocolate, it looks nice. Thank you very much. And yeah, hope you have a good day. See you next time. Yeah, I appreciate your face. Thank you. Bye!